this is where I'm staying, Quagga Station. At sunrise. Still school holidays, hence all the people. Out the wind. Tide's out. This is the campground now. Way less. Oh well, so much for the offshore winds. Like they're supposed to be. 5 knots and offshore. No, they're not. Was where I was going to go fishing. Of course the winds put pay to that. Anyway. See, there's normally no waves at all here. You go surf up there for the boys. Really stir shit. Anyway, still wouldn't be dead for bits. So this is where I'll be having a flick come dusk and dawn. Try and get a spango or something once this swell dies back a little bit. A beach to get things up on. Not too big a walk to the car. About 300 metres, I suppose. Anyway, looks promising. Cast out onto that sandy bit just there. This is the van park. Quite a few people. Runs for miles down. And then there's me. Bonus. Okay. Okay, this is the 8-kilometre corrugated dirt track, or road I should say, out to a northern section of the 80 Mile Beach in Western Australia. I'm sure you don't want to watch a car travel on corrugated dirt road, so I'll show you more when I get there. Okay, in the end of that road we come to the gate, then the little roller coaster section after. I'll show you. Okay, this is the track through the last section to get over to the beach. I'm not sure what happens if you meet someone coming the other way. Could be interesting. I suppose someone would have to try and find somewhere to get up on the edge. Excuse the dirty windscreen. hard water drops from their sprinkler. Over the dunes. And that sound is the dash cam thinking I'm having an accident. And there be the Indian Ocean. Nothing like corrugated sandhills. Whoop, big whoopty. Hey. Okay, there we are, 80 Mile Beach. The tide's still way too far out for me to fish. Yep, give it an hour or so. Anyway, we'll cruise up the beach and see what's what and get back to you presently. Now I know why nobody's left there yet, because it's just too damn low. Anyway, later. Well, here we are. Obviously the tide's out. It's got about 3 hours to run in, I think. It's better to be sitting out here in the cool breeze than sitting back in the caravan park or the camping area, whatever you want to call it, on the property. Let's go for a wander. Bit of exercise. I reckon it's good for you. I ain't so sure. Anyway, I'll get back to you when I can put a bait in the water. It won't be for at least another hour, I'd say, by the look of that. Unfortunately, it's neap tides at the moment, so there's not much movement. Anyway, my kind of place though. Look at that. Miles and miles of beach and no one. Yeehaw. See ya. Maybe no water, but there's still life. There's a little shovel nose travelling through the shallows. It's got to be in like about 2 inches of water. Actually, there's little shovel nose sharks, or rays, and potty mullet, and things everywhere here. Life is abundant. Let's hope there's a decent sized threadfin salmon for me in there somewhere shortly. That'd be nice. Anyway, come now. Oh, there you go. He said he can't catch anything. Unfortunately, a couple of sharks moved in and stitched me up 3 times, so one will have to do for now. Back in the morning. Ooh, eerie. Early morning beach run. Ooh. But that's fine. I'm in a Land Rover. Corrugated sand dunes. Wonderful thing. Ooh. This is a slow old trip out here. Besides the corrugations, so many kangaroos. Fortunately, I had to pull 2 dead ones off the road. Ignorant people have hit them and not stopped. But hey, whoop-de-doo. Hey. Oh. Suppose you'd pay for a ride like this at Dreamworld. Anyway, on the beach, nice and early, about 2.5 hours before high tide. So we'll see what the day brings. Sun just coming up, window fogging up. Should be fine and dandy. Go and catch a meter threadfin. That's my aim. Probably wouldn't be able to pull it in with my back. Anyway, hooroo. There we go. Indian Ocean sunset. How about that? Might be the last one I see. Don't know if I'll get back here or not. Anyway, there it is. Okay, leaving Anna Plains after quite a bit of rain over the last couple of days. Early morning, and I suppose the best way to describe the road is iridescent red sticky ice. It's very slippery and very sticky. I think I'm gonna have to find me a car wash in Broome, because besides the sand from 80 Mile Beach, I'm going to be carrying about 1/4 of a ton of red dirt, let's say, or mud. Anyway, on we go. Okay, I was hoping that was a mirage up ahead, but obviously not. Okay. Is that mist or a bloody big mud puddle? Me believes it's a damn big mud puddle. Oh good. Up around the side with the caravan on, that should be fun. Yeehaw. Oh, oh, sliding. Don't be sliding. Not keen on this one. Ooh, ooh, yeah, ooh. Bogging down. Come on, come on. Yeah, I didn't want to drive through that. What the hell was that noise? Anyway, in front of the caravan. Looks like it's crying red tears at the moment. Oh, oh, slip sliding. Slip sliding. Okay. No more, I hope. Okay. Yeah. Oh, get on there, you. Get on there. Okay, that's the end of Anna Plains. Slippery dirt road behind me. On towards Broome now. And pretty much bitumen all the way back to Queensland. I'll film a few little bits and pieces along the way. I'll pump my tyres back up, head to Broome, find a supermarket and a bloody car wash, so we'll get rid of some of the red stuff before it all stains. Anyway, come pump tyres up and hit the road. Catch ya. Heading towards Fitzroy Crossing in the Kimberleys. It's quite an interesting countryside. We're just starting to come into it now, out of the plains. I'll film some more later. It's travelling east along the Great Northern Highway. Just left Derby and heading towards Fitzroy Crossing. Hoping they put the new bridge in. Anyway, the flat plains now changed to a more dramatic sort of scenery. Well, rocky outcrops at least. It's the thing about the Kimberleys. There's always some interesting rock formations, not to mention 7 million termite mounds. You can see that through the windscreen. Quite groovy. There's a lot more coming up by the look of it. They're nice. Makes a long, boring drive a little bit less boring. Groovy. Interesting little things. Shame about the cloudy weather. When you get little bits of sun coming through, it makes it look glorious. Bunch of waves. Cool. Okay, on the road again. Early morning drive along the Coburn Ranges, heading towards Kununurra. Just left Warren. Driving a little slowly because it is kangaroo time. Time I shouldn't be on the road. But hey, it is what it is. Shame about the cloud. Again. It looks like it's completely clearing up for a change. It's been overcast for ages. Okay, on we go. Shame the sun's not quite up yet. It's struggling over there, but it's be rather lovely through here with a bit of sun on it, especially of an afternoon.
Bad timing, Mel. Surprise. Anyway. Yes, very nice. Did come through here 20 odd years ago. I don't think I even took a picture. Anyway. Travelling on down the road. Back through central Queensland to home. Anyway, if I see anything interesting along the way, I'll record it. There's probably a bit more of this, hopefully, when the sun comes up. Why isn't there sunrise? Damn clouds. Those red cliffs would look fantastic. Such is life. Very nice scenery through here, must admit. As I said, shame the sun's not out. Cool bit of rock. Gone past Kununurra, now into Northern Territory. Where the speed limit's 130, but I'm not allowed to do that because I'm towing. I can only do 100. There are boab trees everywhere, heaps and heaps of them. There. Lots of young ones as well. The odd, very old one. But in general, quite neat scenery. Heading to Katherine in the Northern Territory along Victoria Highway from Kununurra. This is going to be, well, pretty much the last of the interesting and or spectacular style of scenery, because after this it's a matter of going down the Stuart Highway, long, straight and boring, and then turning left onto the Barkly Highway, which is exceptionally long and flat and boring, and across central Queensland to home. So yes, there probably won't be much more. There's nothing else out there that's worth really videoing after we get through here.
There's some pretty spectacular cliffs through here, I must admit. This comes out any good on the GoPro, but it's rather spectacular through this Victoria River Gorge, or Gregory National Park I think it's called now. Gregory National Park. There you go. Escarpment walk. No thanks. If there's an escarpment drive, sure. That'd be the way to go.
for some scenery. Nothing. As far as the eye can see, just sunrise. Excuse the wobbly camera work. Wow. Hang on, I think I see a tree. And they reckon the Nullabore's dull and boring. Christ. Try the Barkly Highway. And here we are, we're still going. Flat, straight, boring. Endless Barkly Highway towards Camberwell in Queensland. Anyway, this will be the end of things, I'd say. There's nothing I haven't done between here and the coast